Welcome to my channel, where OP forgets to turn off his camera during a Zoom call while being shirtless. Our next Reddit post is from a user, TIFU, by answering a Zoom call. Shirtless, without realizing my camera was on. I work from home and usually keep my camera off. Today I was working in my jammies, which for me means a nice pair of boxer briefs and a t-shirt, nothing gross. I was eating cereal at my desk, and I had just finished a call with my brother and left the computer on. I opened up my messages and responded to an email from my boss asking if I was available to hop on a quick call. I clicked the link and joined the meeting without thinking twice. Usually when I'm called into a meeting, there are 20 or more people on the call and I don't know any of them. So I keep my camera off and I don't have to pretend to be a human being. Normally this works out well because they talk amongst themselves and I can listen in and still get some work done. Sometimes they ask for my input and then I unmute myself and speak. Usually the only people that I actually know on these calls are my manager and my team lead. Anyway, today I joined the meeting and I realized I was the only one on the call. Now normally I would end the meeting right away, but since my boss initiated the call, I figured he probably wanted me to wait until he joined. So I waited, and after about 30 seconds, he joined the call. Of course, I had forgotten to turn my camera off. I froze when I saw him. My first thought was, why did I join the call from bed? Followed by, oh God, why did I not turn my camera off? As soon as I realized what had happened, I tried to turn my camera off, but of course, it took a few seconds to do so. I quickly got out of bed and ran to my desk to try to hide my face behind the monitor. But of course that made it worse, because now I was scrambling around trying to turn off my camera and hiding behind my monitor like a pervert. My boss could see all of this through my camera, and I'm pretty sure he could hear how flustered I was because he started laughing. He said, "No worries, man, it happens to all of us." And then he ended the call. I quickly closed the meeting invitation so no one else could join, and then I started to laugh at how ridiculous the whole situation was. It wasn't really embarrassing, just stupid. I sat there laughing for a few minutes before I got back to work, and then about an hour later, I got a message from my manager telling me that he had sent out the recording of the call to the other people who were supposed to be on that meeting. He also told me that they were all having a good laugh at my expense. I should have been angry, but I couldn't stay mad at him. The guy literally makes funny memes and posts them in our group chat every day. He's always joking around. We're close like that. I just hope that my team doesn't think I'm some kind of weirdo because I keep my camera off during meetings. I mean, I don't blame them if they did. I would feel weird too. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get your work done. You know? Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you just gotta get your work done. That's why we're all here, OP. And it sounds like your boss understands that, which is good. Also, he seems like a pretty cool guy. So I wouldn't worry too much. If anyone says anything to you about it, just tell them you've already switched back into your work clothes. You know, just go along with it. But yeah, all in all, this is a pretty minor story, something that has probably happened to a lot of people. But the way you tell it, it's funny and relatable, and I enjoyed reading it. So thank you for sharing it with us, OP. And I am going to award you with an extra. Oh my God, look at that. I'm surrounded by perverts. Look at this stuff. Anyways, that is all the time we have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next Reddit video.